Welcome to the Kingdom. I'm Chris, and this is Good Enough Gaming.
Howdy folks, welcome back to the Kingdom, and today we have a special treat. Not only is Josh here as usual.
Skirt, skirt!
I don't know what that was.
I'm going for that younger demographic.
But we have a third. Jason has joined us.
Pants.
Okay. This is going to be an interesting film. Now, so this is good. We're doing another Malhadra mission, and the whole idea behind this one is infighting. So, as many of you will have noticed on the map deployment, there's no deployment zones because this is, it's an army that turns on itself. And we were thinking, what better army to turn on itself than orcs? Like, imagine that scene in Lord of the Rings when the orcs are fighting over Frodo's, his mithril shirt, and the whole fortress just tears itself apart. That's what's happening here. So we've got ourselves an orc village. Each of us have brought 300 points of orcs, but as you'll see, we'll go over during the mission and the parameters and such, we don't actually play our armies that we brought. So it's going to get a little weird. So let's introduce the three armies. What's that?
Most three ways.
And I was waiting for Josh. I'm like, come on, man. It's been 2 minutes and you haven't made a reference yet. I'm so disappointed.
It's going to get weird.
Also, the sound might be a little bit off just because there's three of us. I don't have three lapel mics, so we're doing kind of a more general, put the mics in the table,
but
see how it works.
Go to the website, buy some shirts. We'll get a third lapel mic.
That would be great.
You'll be able to hear everything in the next three-way. Everything.
Anyways.
I'm trying to sell merch.
So, let's go over the armies, and then we'll get to the mission parameter. So, first warband, first team of orcs. We have an orc leader in the back there with that gigantic axe. So he's also got a, let's see, what else did I give him? Oops, there he is. So he's got a heavy axe and just his regular pistol, but I did give him regeneration so that he's a little bit more durable.
Regeneration, Chris, really? In these games?
I only gave it to one model, Josh. Why do I have a feeling every single one of your guys is a mad dog? Okay. Then, next to him with the antenna on his back, that's my orc leader. He does have a flamethrower pistol, and I made him a caster. So he's going to be channeling electricity through that apparatus on his back.
Ooh.
Then, two in front, we have right here and right here, just two stock warriors. I did give them heavy axes, though, so that they're a little bit more beefy in melee.
Yes.
A machine gun orc warrior, hopefully you can tell which one that is. One berserker, back here with the heavy claw. And then the specialist is the one front and center with the rocket launcher. So I tried to have a little bit of everything. Some range, some melee, some heroes, some not so heroes.
Alright, sorry. Veteran leader, Iron Orc in the middle, carbine, heavy flamer, heavy axe. He also has regeneration, so he's got regen.
You don't say.
Over here on your left, we've got two berserkers. Nothing really special other than I gave them dual hand weapons because I wanted something for melee, but they both have
Frenzy.
Field Doctor.
They both.
Frenzy.
Since when were berserkers concerned about your health?
I think they're just very, but they're the ones.
So while they're cutting, they'll cut off a limb and then cauterize it right there.
Yeah, exactly, and do it for others. So it's a 12-inch aura on them for regeneration. Yeah,
of course.
And then these three are all built exactly the same. They are veteran specialists. They have heavy machine guns, standard close combat weapons, but they're shooty, furious, and have bad shot. But just heavy machine guns, 3 each.
Okay.
Yeah.
And our third band of orcs, we're going fantasy all up in this.
Yes, I'm a fan of old school D&D, and so for me, the most correct kind of orc has a pig's head, and so my orcs are going to be trying to ethnically cleanse these flat-faced orcs. So what we've got here in the back, you've got 14 orc warriors who have a pistol and a close combat weapon. They're bad shots, and they're furious at having to share a table with flat faces. The gentleman up front with a skull on his head, holding out his hand in a casty kind of position, is a specialist who has a flamer that has a blast effect. We'll see how that works. I'm not super versed in these.
With the number of models that are going to be on the table, it might actually come into effect here.
Yeah.
Great. And the dire boar up front. I'm giving you a side view. Dire boar is a ultra veteran who is, he's deadly 3. He has a rocket mod. I'm not sure what that is. A heavy club. He's got everything. He's furious and he's tough times 3. He's also furious about this issue, this racial identity issue.
He's mad.
So there we have it, 3 teams. Now let's go over the mission parameters to explain what exactly is going on, because this is a little different than any other game you've seen up to this point. Okay, so we've got the village here, and this is what we're fighting over. 3 objectives. So we've got a campfire that's actually lit over here. We've got a campfire that's not so lit over here. And then we have our sacred pile of stones back there. So what happens is, for deployment, the whole map is the deployment zone. Technically, we each take turns placing one model within 12 inches of one of the objectives. So basically, we can put them almost anywhere on the board, in the buildings, on the ground, wherever. And that kind of represents the orcs just mulling about one day doing whatever it is orcs do. When we actually start activating, once we deploy the armies, nobody controls any of the models. So even though we each brought our own armies, once we put them on the table, they're all up for grabs, and as we activate individual models, we technically claim them for our team. So I could take one of Josh's models, I could take one of Jason's, they could take mine, and so it's supposed to represent, or what's the word I'm looking for? That's how they make this look like just a giant internal brawl with all these orcs going on. And the object is to try and, 1, have the most models on the table at the end of the game. 2, if you pick up an objective, these aren't stationary objectives. You actually pick them up with a model, and then you're trying to run off the board with them. So that's what's going on. It's this mad scramble, I guess, quest for fire-ish. So that's the objective, is to try and get the 3 objectives off the board with one of your guys. If you're shaken or killed, you drop it where you stand. And in the first turn, just so things don't get too crazy right off the bat, turn number 1, everyone is -1 to hit in shooting and melee. So we'll come back after deployment just to show you what a fully populated orc village looks like just before everything goes berserk. So after deployment, we now have a bustling orc village. So we're not going to go over in detail. We have some guys here roasting marshmallows. We've got others up here in the buildings. Yep. We've got lots of ranged orcs taking position on the catwalks. We've got a few who are over there worshiping the stone pile. And then these guys over here want to roast marshmallows, but no one knows how to light a fire.
Secret of fire.
The secret of fire. Yeah, quest for fire.
Yeah, but that guy does have a flamer, I think.
That's what it is.
And he's coming over to helpfully.
I can just see it. He uses the flamethrower and barbecues the guys behind him. So that's what it looks like after deployment. There's just orcs all over the place. So we'll roll off to see what order plays. Since we're playing a multiplayer game, if no one's ever played this for OnePageRules, at the start of every turn, you roll dice to determine activation order. And so for this first round, we're picking our guys, essentially. And then from there, chaos and hilarity ensues. So we'll come back after the first, after we've rolled off, and we've got the first few activations, and when there's some dice to roll. Okay, so Josh won first turn, Jason got second, I got third. To try and keep things straight, we've each got different colored activation tokens. So Josh is the yellow one there. We're going to leave the markers just so we can keep track of who controls what orcs, and when you activate, we'll flip them so they're face up, showing that guy's been activated.
Yeah.
But Josh has decided just right off the bat he's going to punch people in the face.
I'm going to punch that orc in the face because we're...
The Berserker
we're
or the Spear one?
The Berserker.
The Berserker.
Let's do the Berserker.
So, since nobody controls that orc yet, I'll roll for it just because it was my model.
I got you. Sounds good. And so hitting you with my Heavy Flamer mod. So reliable.
Oh, hitting on a 2.
Hitting on a 2. Oh, and this is limited, so if it doesn't go off.
This is your one time.
This is my one time. Knocking models off the board. Going on 2. 5.
Okay, now, unfortunately, Berserkers have a 6-up defense.
Yes. AP 1, by the way.
That doesn't matter. 6-up defense? No. And they have Psi Blessing, which is essentially a 6-up.
Yeah.
Ignore. No! So he already has 1 wound, but Josh has more guns.
No.
No hits on those?
No, because that's not reliable.
Even with the -1.
Yeah, well, no, it's quality 3, but it's bad shot, so 5 up.
5 up, and then first round, because of the mission, 6 up.
There you go, yeah.
But I still failed to roll. So now no one's going to want to take this guy, because he's already hurt. Alrighty, so the boar, Jason has claimed his own boar and is charging in on one of my guys. I'm feeling very, very singled out here.
Heavy club, A1 blast 3.
So, so that club will hit this guy and this guy.
That's great.
So, Jason rolled. Unfortunately, he whiffed. The boar tripped, I guess, and stumbled. But since that's a charge, this guy does get to hit back.
Stumble boar.
So he is... And I don't control him, I'm just rolling for him because he's the model. 2 attacks with his heavy axe, hitting you on 5s because of the boot penalty. So 1 hit at AP 1.
5,
He
got it.
So he saved, so nothing happened. So we bounce.
But you want me to throw my dice over here so
Yeah.
they can be seen okay.
Okay, I finally get to activate something. So I'm going to pick this guy, and he's going to charge in and try and seize control of the unlit campfire. How many attacks is that guy?
Dual hand weapon, so 2 attacks, quality 4, frenzy. Yeah.
Okay, so normally I'm hitting you on, he's a berserker, so normally 4s, but 5s. Oh, I got a 6, so that means that's actually 2 hits, and it's +1 AP because of frenzy.
Didn't find it.
None. Okay, so he has 2 wounds on him, so on a 4, 5, or a 6, he's dead. On a 1, 2, or 3, he's just shaken. On 1, 2, or 3. So knocked him down,
Shaking.
but he'll get up again.
Oh, blue.
Okay, and we need that thought process on camera.
He's a pretty blue. I'm going to leave him alone for now. I'm going to go after the medic.
Josh.
I don't like regeneration when others have it. I can't have regeneration on the board if it's not my
Regeneration for me, but not for thee.
Exactly. So same thing, my quality goes up by 1. Is that just
For this round.
Okay.
Just
Is
for
that
the
a
first
new
turn.
rule? In
No, that's specific
Oh,
to
specific.
the.
Oh,
That's specific to
oh.
the mission, because otherwise stuff will die super fast.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so frenzy, 2-hand weapon, quality 5. 6s make me happy.
Right there. Okay.
6.
So you got 2 hits. What's the AP?
No AP. They're just straight up hits.
All right. Well, this is just a regular orc warrior.
But
so
frenzies count as having furious and gets +1 AP when
right.
charged.
So it's AP 1.
Yes.
So I'm needing 6s
Oh, that boar was furious
on
too.
both of
There
these.
you go.
Got 1, but
Oh!
unfortunately didn't get this one. However, he is a mad dog.
It's a 5.
Did I make it?
His own regeneration. His own regeneration.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to hit you back in the face.
I had a feeling.
2 close combat weapons.
Both go off.
Wouldn't you know it? They actually do.
Mm-hmm.
No AP though.
No AP. All right. So, well, my defense is 6, but I have side blessing and field doctor. So
You
something.
get 3
That's it.
chances to roll a 6. Chance 1.
Chance
no.
1, no. And then Psydoc next, I guess, for 6s.
It doesn't matter.
So Psydoc's next.
1.
There's 1. Let's see if I can get a 5 up. No.
All right. So roll if he's dead or
5
just
or
shaken.
6. 5 or 6. No, shaken, not stirred. Well, that didn't go as planned.
So yeah, let's just charge this guy in and squash the orange
My
fellow.
berserker. Okay. So that guy, he has a heavy axe. So 2 attacks. And furious. So you're going to want to hit. Normally hits on 3s first round. So 4s,
None
6s
fours.
are good.
He's built like an iron orc.
Nothing.
Oh, he misses both. Now that guy's already fought, so he's fatigued. So I hit you back on 6s. Is it 2 attacks for a berserker?
2 attacks for a berserker. Yeah.
All right, 6s.
Just nothing's fancy.
Nothing. So we just kind of slap fight and then you bounce. Okay, so I'm actually going to take control of the caster. We got a turn. He's got a point at what he's zapping over here. So yeah, I'm going to use the flamethrower because it will hit the big boss over here, and it'll also hit the guy down here.
Yeah, you got blast there.
So
What doesn't it hit? It's a blast 3. Though.
enemies. It can hit up to 3, but it won't hit
Gotcha.
guys on my team. So this will be normally on a 2 because it's reliable, but first round reduces. So I need a 3. So you're rolling your defenses a 4 on the big blue guy.
How many times do I roll?
Just once. Passes it. So I turn on the flamethrower, nothing happens. And then we'll let you roll for your guy down here on the ground. So he's already wounded. His save is a 5, I think. 6, he passes as well. The guy's laying on the ground bleeding profusely, but apparently he can block it.
Yeah, well, he's already stopped and dropped, so he's a
He just has to
on fire.
Jason, and I hope you're okay with this since he is mine for the game.
Yep.
I'm going to temporarily name him Peppa.
Yeah, you should.
And
It's a flambert.
Peppa
She's a
Pig.
squiggly.
Yeah, you have children.
That or Olivia.
Olivia. And then close combat, what you said, it's 2 attacks on him?
Yes.
Okay. 4 up.
Charging into the medic.
Charging into the medic. Medic can't help me. Might as well do something with him.
Well, you could have taken him if you wanted
Don't
it.
like regenerate. No, I don't want regen. I don't want that much. You don't want all the regeneration. You just want some regeneration. It's a
Look
balance.
at you. Look at you.
No, I just forgot that he wasn't taken.
Moderation in all things.
Nope, I just forgot he was taken. 3 and 3.
That's a miss on both accounts.
Son of a pig.
He's hitting you back on 6s.
Oh god, this almost went over.
Nothing. So, slap fight.
Well, another slap fight. Huzzah.
Aerate him.
So Jason's taking the machine gunner and then
He's going rooftop to rooftop.
Rooftop to rooftop.
I mean, he does have lovely hair.
It
He does.
is,
He does.
Josh, where'd you get the idea for that? Putting the tufts
There
as
was
the hair.
there was one picture I can send it to. There was one picture I saw online, and it was so random. One single image of a guy who used an alien tuft like that, and I actually had to Google image back search it to figure out what the hell was on his head, and it was an alien tuft. So I painted up a whole squad like that.
Punkers with
Yep.
punker hair.
Yep, with punker hair, and
But
you
anyways,
cut him up to make mohawks.
as Jason said, he's about to get aerated.
Shot in the face. Not that it matters.
So how many dice do I get?
3 attacks.
Alright.
3 attacks.
HMG.
Oh, right there. 3 attacks. You are going to be hitting on 6s.
There's 1 6.
Alright, so 6.
Unless you haven't controlled them.
No.
No. All right. Roll a dice.
5 or a 6.
No.
but
Man,
he's
nobody's
down.
dying.
Nobody's dying, but everybody's down, man.
You're getting lots of wounds, but no one's succumbing to them.
We're gonna have a lot of choices to make here at the end, where people are gonna be like, "Oh, I guess."
Oh, do I want this guy with 3 wounds or the one with only 2? I'm entirely going to play the mission here, so I'm going to take this guy of Jason's and run up simply to make sure Josh doesn't get that objective.
Oh, so
But I'm not going to charge him. You'll backhand
Do
him
it!
across
Do
the
it!
entire
do
map.
it.
No. Stop tempting me.
Pay down a peg.
So, yeah, you're right, Josh. I can shoot at you without danger of return fire. So, here we go, hitting you on a 6. Not this turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so Josh has activated and taken control of my specialist with the rocket launcher and then moved to go downrange and try and get the guy who's capping that objective. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Just trying.
Okay.
So what do I roll on?
For the first round, you're hitting on, he's bad shot, so still a 6. But if you get a 6, it's 2 hits with a freaking rocket.
All right. No. Oh well.
Okay, so I'm going to activate this little punk ass and just charge him into battle, just to make this guy's life more difficult.
I appreciate that. Josh took my guy and then shot at my guy with my guy. So if you can knock him out, that'd be good.
So this is just a regular. He's furious.
Yes. So you have 2 attacks.
2 attacks.
Hitting on 6s.
He's not a berserker.
Nope. Orc's just 2 attacks base.
Here we go.
6s. Whatever.
That's a 6.
Got 1. So that's 2 hits to you, Josh.
AP.
Nothing.
And what's his defense?
Defense of a normal orc is 5.
5. All right. 5.
Look at that.
That'll work.
He saves both.
Now you
And
can
now
hit
you
back
can
in.
hit back. But you
His,
only get
his
1.
defensive rolls aren't 6 on the first round of combat.
No, it's just a hit. It's just a
And
hit.
then what am I hitting back on 6? Because he's already. Well,
He has
he's
no,
shot
so you're hitting on 4s.
4s. Just 1.
Just 1.
Hey,
He
spaghetti.
hits with that too. Okay, Jason, you need
No
a
AP, though.
5 or higher.
And here it is.
No. Oh, now roll on a 5 or 6.
5.
Oh, we actually have a
He's
first casualty. He's out.
dead.
He's gone. He sleeps with the fishes. So in true Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom style,
Monkey
you're in the
brains.
middle. So I'm going to activate this guy and charge into you.
Nice.
And then maybe get that guy if one of you don't. Anyways, 2 attacks. Hitting you on...
That's exactly what I just tried to do to
Sixes?
Josh. Didn't work for him.
And I missed.
It's not gonna work for you.
So, you can hit back.
Yes.
That's not me. That's
you
him.
have 2 attacks.
2 attacks at
Because he's a regular orc.
force.
6s.
Nothing.
Now then. So, slap fight. Fine.
Come on, Porky.
All right. So, Josh activated his own
Squeal
guy
for me.
up at the top of the tower there. He's going to shoot down into my guy again.
Yeah.
I thought you were shooting my guy. His guy's already been piggies.
No, he's claimed him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But it's an HMG, so I get 3 of these.
All right, shooting down into
Yep.
Jason's model that I have claimed to prevent you from getting the objective. You
Pretty
got that
much.
straight?
Yep. 5s are good. 6 make me happy.
Actually, it would be 6s because first turn -1.
So
Which is too bad because you got a 5
I
there.
did get a 5. All right. That's
So
whatever.
sorry.
Hey, you know what? Risked it for the biscuit.
And I think that he's gonna spend this time walking over to this guy who's already lying on the ground.
Oh, kick an orc when he's down.
Executing him.
Dang it!
I'm not gonna kick him. I've got an axe. Kicking is just rude.
All right, so that's 2 attacks. You're hitting on 5s, and you're furious, so 6s are
I am
good.
furious. There's
Got
5.
one. Got
So
one.
that's 2 hits.
So that's,
So I'm furious.
well, no,
Oh, only
furious,
6s.
a 6.
Oh, right. Okay.
So 1 hit at
So
AP.
1 hit to you at AP1,
Oof.
and it's rending, so even if you had regen, you wouldn't get it.
Yep. Which he does, because he
So
had
you
field
don't
doctor.
get it.
So 6. No.
Oh, and then psi armor or psi whatever.
So 6 up.
No, and he's got a wound.
So 4,
4
5, or
plus.
6.
No, Josh's guys are indestructible.
Is there any mechanical advantage to hitting somebody who's down?
Oh, yeah, it would have been on a 3+, but you rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2.
Because when
yeah.
a guy's
Yeah.
on the ground, it's an additional +1 to knock him
Yes,
out.
thank you for reminding me.
Benefit. But Josh still managed to roll low enough. Now, you're shaken, but you can hit back. You're just hitting on 6s.
Oh, fine. Okay, yeah. Well, so hit back on 6s. Why the hell not? You're welcome. Glad you got that on camera.
Yeah. Well, we need to prove every once in a while Josh has like super awful rolling to do that. So then, I'll finally take one of my own. I'm going to have him stand up here. And then he'll do some magic, I think. Oh, gents. Gentlemen.
You got a blast weapon you want to
I
blast?
do.
Magic? Nice.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Who's your principal target?
So I'm gonna use what's it called? Crackling bolt. It's even an electric spell. So he's gonna discharge electricity into this guy, and it will hit all 3 of them.
Oh my gosh.
That is if the spell goes off.
If it goes
so
off.
it's a level 1 spell, and I'm gonna spend 1 to buff, so it goes off on a 3, and that's a 5. Okay, so
Okay.
Jason, you
Jason's
got
gotta
hit
take 2
twice,
saves.
and you got hit once.
Any
So
AP?
your boar, no. So you got 1 hit on your boar, no AP.
Okay.
So just his base save.
Oh,
2. That's a wound on him, but he's a toughness 3, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay, so he just takes a wound.
Oh.
And then this guy here, same thing. 1 hit, no AP. He's fine. And then your guy, he'll be a
Defense 4.
berserker.
Wait. 6.
Yeah.
But does he get his field doctor
He'll
now?
get field doctor and he'll get psi.
Okay.
So you
Alright.
basically you could roll 3 dice if any of them are a 6.
No.
Second 6.
F
No. No.
F your mother.
Okay. Okay. So you have 3 wounds and you're shaken. On a 1, you're fine. Anything else, he's dead.
Oh, so now we're down to 2? Yeah. Yeah.
So many wounds and,
So,
and shaken.
I have to roll a 1.
You have to roll a 1.
Okay.
No.
He did.
We have a casualty.
Yeah.
I have a flamethrower as well. Josh is claiming one of Jason's models.
He's actually going to go through there, but he's going to teleport around with a
Wheef.
and there he goes.
Okay,
All right.
really trying to kill that guy so you can control the objective.
You know, the fact that I keep ganging, like I shoot, I just. All right. So, Jason, what's his loadout?
He's just a
again?
regular dude, right?
So 1,
2
Yeah.
attacks.
2 attacks.
2 attacks. Hitting on 5s.
Sorry, I'm gonna.
Well, Jason
Hitting on
is.
5s, but 6s. Does he have furious?
Yes, first.
Okay,
Everybody
so 6
has
makes me happy.
furious.
Yeah. All right. So 5s or 6s make me happy. Oh! With
Double
prejudice.
6.
With prejudice.
So that's
That's a good
Four.
Porky.
That's 4 saves I've got to make.
That's a good Porky. Who's
No
a good
AP,
Porky?
but my goodness.
You're
all right.
You're a good
Saving
Porky.
on 5s. Do any of them make it?
One.
1.
Maybe.
So that's 3 wounds on him, which
Yeah.
means on a 3+, he's dead.
Take it. Take it.
He's
4.
Another successful.
Back. Chopped in the back.
Chopped in
and
the
you're to blame.
I say
Two
you're in
attacks.
pain.
Oh, no.
Oh, not today. Hitting you back. 6s. So more just kind of slap
Slappies.
fighting.
Little slap.
You know, for being orcs, they're doing so hot.
Well, they're chopping on orcs.
Not today.
It's like that.
30 inches.
Yep.
Yeah.
A machine gun at a commanding height's a bad thing, so we're going to take control of this guy and we're going to reenact the other part. Now, if I remember from the movie, it didn't actually work out for the attackers, but we'll see if we can change history here. All right. Can't see the dice on camera, but sorry. That one's cocked. All right, and I totally whiffed. You can hit me back.
That's Jason.
Jason, your machine gunner just got
I'm
attacked.
staying up the catwalk. I don't like heights.
That guy up there,
Alright,
so
so I
he's
strike back
got 2
twice.
attacks on 6s because you've already fought.
I got a 5.
You got a 5.
I
So
got a
nothing
5.
happened.
When you add those together, it's 6.
All right, Josh has claimed the medic to
Yeah.
no
What's his
one's
gun?
shot. Just pistol.
Oh, just
1 shot at 12 inches or 2 attacks in melee.
All right, so let's go for the 2
He's
attacks.
a regular dude. He just happens to have.
Let's go for the 2 attacks in melee and see what we can do.
Oh,
against-
going for the board.
He's already got 1 wound, and having that over there to me is a little bit scarier.
So
2 attacks.
2 attacks.
But 6s. No,
5s.
5s.
6s are
5s.
furious.
6s are furious. Doesn't
Well
matter.
done.
You're welcome.
Can I slap back?
You can slap back.
Melee
6.
blast?
Nope.
Nothing. So
Sheesh.
slap fighting. Slap fighting. Jason's taking the guy coming out of the building. He's seeing his friends get turned into, well, they are the other white meat, but they're getting turned into pate, I guess.
I think let's kill the medic. I think medics are very.
You leave Jennifer alone.
You shouldn't have named her.
Medic is Jennifer.
Shouldn't have named her. She's dying for sure now.
You know
2
what?
attacks.
If I own him, I get to name him.
Oh, that wasn't so good.
Jennifer lives.
Jennifer lives.
You can hit back.
Oh god. 2 again.
2 on
6s.
6s.
No.
So this first round is kind of uneventful.
Very uneventful,
I think next round, hopefully, we'll
I don't see you.
We'll pick
Can
up
we
a
flip
little
my
bit.
unhappy face?
yeah, we'll get that.
Round 2. Jacket's coming off.
Josh is starting to strip.
1 article of clothing every round. If you all want to go past 4, it's up to you.
I'm going to take advantage and seize this guy because I also don't want Josh to have medics. So I'm going to take that guy who's going to try and charge in and knock out your combat medic. 2 attacks, hitting you on 5, 6s make me happy.
Hanging up on the medic.
Got 1.
All right.
Got 1.
And AP?
Nothing.
Okay, so profiles. 5? So 5.
No.
Oh man, medic? No!
Now you don't want to roll the 5.
Yeah, no, I was a little bit lower if I wanted.
Oh, you got it! Stabbed you. What has he got
That's
there?
a 6.
Oh, I got an axe.
You got an axe. You
I just
axed me a question.
decapitated your dude.
Yep.
All right, so Josh no longer has.
Yep. Well, that sucked.
All right, Josh had a guy who was hiding in the side of the building there very sneakily, so he hopped over the wall and he's going to club that poor archer. Gee. Okay, so hitting on 4s.
Yep. So hitting on 4s. Furious. Well, not furious.
Yeah.
Shooty.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
you-
furious. Yeah, furious.
1 hit.
1 hit. And do I have any
So-
AP on that?
No.
I'm just gonna roll 1.
No.
1 dice, needing a 5.
Okay, I'm gonna take a wound.
Wounded, and then roll on, because it's only a 1 wound model. 5 or 6, he's dead.
I kind of want him to die because he can do a Waldorf scream.
3.
3, so he is just wounded. So for Jason's activation, he actually claimed and stood up the orc he shot previously. So that's great. That's
He didn't
like-
know who it was at first when he shot. Apologize.
Yeah, that's good
Well-
Samaritan right there. The good Samorkitan.
No hard feelings.
Okay, I need to get some more control of objectives, so I'm going to take Jason's big man here. So hitting you on 5s, 6s are good, and so I won't get any of those. You can hit back. 2 attacks on 6s. If you wouldn't, I'd appreciate it.
I do hit you.
You did hit me on a 6, and it's an AP1 because of that axe. Saving on a... Not that. And then... He's just shaken as well.
It seems like all of us we're doing nothing on attacks, but it's those hitbacks.
It's the attack
It's the attack backs.
Well, the thing is, this
means
means in round 2, when we actually start working on our full quality,
Yeah.
everything's got wounds. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna clear off half the
Oh,
board
yeah, it's
in
gonna be
turn
quick.
2.
It's gonna be quick and fun.
Geez, so I want to take out this this guy up top who's not really particularly strategically important. Yeah, it's just taking a.
All right, charging him.
Charging him
Axe
from the
and
back.
2 attacks, hitting on.
I got a 6
Oh, that's
Oh.
2.
and a 2.
2.
He's your guy.
AP.
Maybe nothing.
AP nothing. So 5s.
5s.
6 and a 5.
Jeez,
Wow.
Josh, your defense rolls.
Right,
So
so
6. No.
Ooh, close but no.
I am going to activate this guy just to
You
deny Josh an
mother
objective.
clucker. Yeah, you did.
That's all. That's all he's good for. But
You
he's
need your little
keeping
orange
you
token.
from capping.
Knew it.
He, it's his pile of rocks.
It's his
and
pile
you
of
and your
rocks.
bully friends came and took it. All right, Josh has snagged one of the pig orcs who is hiding.
Yep.
And now he's gonna. Oh, it's my guy.
What do you mean?
You meanie.
I know, yeah. 2 at quality.
5.
5. All right. 6s make me happy. 6
There
make
you
me
go,
happy.
all right.
So 2.
5s. Oh, not even close. That's 2 wounds.
5
So
or
on a
6.
4. Oh yeah,
Yes.
super gone.
Nice. So we've all lost one guy that we've claimed so far.
So, Jason took the archer here and recovered him as his last activation. And then the only guy left for me was the one with 2 wounds, so he stood up as well. So, at the end of turn 1, we've had quite a bit of carnage. Only, 3 models removed?
3 or 4.
But, as you can see, this is just pandemonium here. We've got people fighting people. I managed to steal that, or keep Josh from getting that one. None of the objectives have been claimed.
Everything is contested.
They're all contested, but as we move on to turn 2, the round 1 penalty to quality is now gone, and there are a lot of models with wound markers. So round 2 is probably going to go a lot faster. Now the one twist to this is we're going to roll off. Josh has been getting to go first. If he doesn't win that roll off, who knows who gets to go first. So we will head into turn. Alright, so in true Indiana Jones fashion, but different movie, I keep trying to hit you with a sword, you just turn around with the gun.
Let's see if it works here as well as it did for Indy.
3 attacks, and hitting on 5s.
I got a 5 and a 6.
Oh,
Two are a reroll.
Because he's shooty, isn't he?
No, he's
Oh,
just
he's
a
not
regular.
shooting.
He's not a specialist.
Man, got me
But
shooting
that
at him,
means
shooting.
I gotta make 2 AP 1 6s. I make 1, but that's not enough. And
5.
that's a 5. He does it. He turns around at point blank range and hoses me down.
You basically made spam with the machine gun.
Yeah.
You just...
So let's just stick with the theme then. Since you gunned down his best buddy,
Yeah.
I got you. So he's gonna charge in, try and punch you in the face. 2 attacks, hitting you on 4s now, and 6s make me happy. So I got a 5. That's 1 hit at AP nothing.
Okay, and I will roll a save. It's 5.
And you save, but you can hit back.
Great.
So he's 2 attacks. He's a regular warrior,
Nice.
4
and they
5.
both hit. I'm about to lose everything,
I'm gonna lose the catwalk.
and I sure do.
Oh my god!
2 wounds.
5 and 6?
He's gone.
I christened this.
Take him.
I christened this guy Hambo.
Hambo!
Iron Orc charges in. Josh is going to seize control of that.
Going off on 3s. Oh, this guy running into your guy at 3s.
And you managed to miss both.
Yep.
Wow.
That's fine.
Let me just say that backwards. Wow.
Now, so you can take a
Okay.
pot shot at my guy.
Here we go.
Good lord!
Double 6s. Hold on,
AP.
hold on.
I'm
People aren't
going
going to
AP.
actually. No AP,
No
but
AP, but 2 hits.
double 6. It's more dangerous to get hit back
Yep.
in this game.
Yep, in our game, yeah. Somehow the dice guys have decided to be extra.
But he's
entertaining on
toughness
us.
3, right? So you're not in
Toughness 3, defense 4, and he's got regen.
He's fine. He's fine.
There's one.
One.
Yeesh. I thought it was a separate piece. And I get punished for it, so he's down.
One
He's
wound.
down a wound.
Okay, the boar has charged into the blue piggy. Probably a 3 or 4 is my guess. Or a 1.
Ooh, the dice gods are punishing you.
And hit back. Watch this. 2 hits.
2 hits. No AP. Back on the boar, and he's already got 1 down.
I'm toughness 3.
Toughness 3.
But that's wounds. So your
Yeah.
defense...
What's his defense? 5? 4.
I don't know. But is he an ultra guy?
I don't know what his
He's,
mod
yeah,
is.
he's ultra
Oh,
elite.
those both fail.
Those both fail.
So that
now-
is the 3rd wound.
That's the 3rd wound.
So what
5 or
happens
6.
is you're now on your first, what I would call like a mortal wound. So on a 5 or a 6, he's dead. That's a 6.
My boar!
On the hit back again.
On the hit
We
back.
didn't have to do anything.
Can I have that?
So Josh is responding. You charge my guy and die. You realize this means you're going to fail your
Pretty much.
attacks, and then he'll hit back and kill you.
Pretty much.
Okay, just as long as we're clear.
5 up.
Or you could
Ooh.
score double 6s. That's 4 saves
Yep,
to you.
that'll work. 4 saves.
They are a 6.
Good.
Wow.
God.
Did I
He
make 3
saved
of them?
3 of them.
3 out of
Still
4.
one
Yeah,
goes
it's
through.
still enough. 5 or 6.
Roll a 5 or a 6, and he's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is shaken.
2. Shaken.
2. So he's shaken with a wound. Okay, well, since we're over here on this side, I might as well, do the thing that I'm going to do. So we'll have this guy will hop down the ladder
Spell again.
and over 3 there. Of course, he's going to use a
Do
spell.
it. Do it.
He's
Yes.
going to use a spell.
Let the pig blood flow through you.
I'm going to target this guy here because it's blast. So it'll hit all 3 of you. So on a 3+, that's a 6.
6.
So,
2 of Jason's
so
guys
Jason,
in one
this
line.
guy here,
Mhm.
1 wound on a 5 or 6. He takes a wound. Roll to see if he dies. He does not. So he
Down
takes a
now.
wound. You want to roll this guy to see if he takes an additional wound, 5 or 6. He does, and now he has 2 wounds, and he's shaken. So on a 3+, he's gone.
Yep.
He's gone. Whoop. And then Josh, your guy's at full, but
Yeah.
so 5 or a 6.
2.
2.
5 or 6.
5 or 6.
4. Shaken, not stirred.
No. And then, see, that was just my casting spell.
Oh, I know.
I am now going to
We should
shoot.
not let him have had this magic.
I'm going to shoot this guy because it's a
Yep.
flamethrower, so it hits all 3 again.
Yeah, there you go.
I claim
That's
this
a
guy.
heck of a build. When you get
For
when you get
this?
those
Yeah.
spells, yeah. When you have a caster with a flamethrower, that's
So here's an interesting thing, Josh. Just last time we played Skirmish, we talked about how useless Blast was,
and now.
and now it's unbelievable.
It's-
But look how many models we had to have on the table for it to work.
Oh hell yeah, yeah! If you were playing Tyranids or something like, if you were playing Hive Aliens or anything else.
Okay, hitting on a 2. Yep. So, Josh, this guy.
Yeah.
No AP.
So, 5.
Yep. Nope.
Nope.
Does
5
he
or
die?
6.
He does
No,
not.
but he's down, and the other 2 have to take hits too, don't they?
Yep.
Okay,
All
so
right.
why don't I do my guy because I'm already here? 5.
Sure.
5 right. 5 up. He hits him. 3 up right now.
Let's see. 1 wound and shaken, so 4 up.
4 up. You're
He's
welcome.
gone. Kapow.
Cha-chow.
Aw. And then Jason, your wounded guy on a 5+.
My wounded guy on a 5+.
He's wounded, so 3+ and he's gone because he has
Okay.
2 wounds now and he's shaken.
Roll 1 dice.
3 or higher. This guy here, 3 or higher, and he's gone. 1 or 2, he's
Do
just.
something with this guy?
He is gone. No, because Josh attacked him and then
Yeah.
I attacked him. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, he's gotten ganged up on. So yeah, in a single activation, I've cleared the entire
Two
objective.
blast weapons have pretty much put you where you need to be.
Wow. Right, big boss. The big
I'm-
boss.
he's
The
not-
biggest boss.
He is not my toy, so I don't know what he rolled.
2 attacks with his heavy axe.
I've rolled a 3 and a 4.
So those both hit. So I have 2 attacks, 2 defenses to make at -1.
Defense is 6. But it does have Field Doctor.
He does?
Yeah, he's got
Okay,
Field Doctor.
so failed both saves. Medic! 1.
1.
but that's still enough to knock him down.
Yep.
And on a 5 or a 6, he just did it. That's a 4.
He down.
So he's down. All right, we need space here. So he backs up. He gets knocked down, and he takes a wound.
Oh shoot!
All right, Josh has come down from his perch,
Yes, he wants to shoot.
and you just want that big pile of rocks, don't you?
I do want the big pile of rocks. I do want the big pile.
But you're just shooting, or you're charging?
I'm just gonna shoot because he's got the HMG.
And it's the guy.
The one-
You want to move back your orc hero there.
Yep.
Oop, hold on, you can't even see the guy you're shooting at. There we go. Okay, so Josh has come down. He's shooting.
Yep.
Don't hit the rock pile.
Try my best.
Oh, whoa.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yep. If only it was melee, you could hit back and murder me.
We'll see if tradition holds true.
You want me to help you? You want some help? You want an extra hand? No? Okay.
There we go. So, I'm going to see if I can kill your berserker and weaken your grasp on that particular objective. Hitting it on 4s. 6s make me happy. Okay, it's a vortex, people. Do you see this? Josh rolled 3 1s. I rolled 2
That's a lot of
1s.
ones back to back. So what's the profile on that guy? Does he have melee?
He
That's a
is
standard.
my berserker. So you have
2?
1 attack, but it's an AP 4 claw.
Ooh.
So you're hitting on 4s.
4. Can it make it happen? Watch it be a 1. It's a 1.
It is a 1.
That's 6 1s in a row, folks. If you're keeping score.
That means I'm not rolling in the center of the board anymore.
I'll attack this guy who's still standing.
Okay.
Take that risk.
Hitting on 4s.
64.
Oh, and a 6. That's 3 hits total. At AP 1 because you've got the heavy axe, so I need basically 3 6s. I got 1. But with the 2 wounds he already has, plus 2 more, I need a 2 plus, or a 1 to save. No, he's gone. Alright, Josh is continuing his battle for the rock pile. How cool is that? Orcs going to war over literally a pile of rocks.
It's
That's
cool,
very
but also
orky.
pathetic that they can't do anything.
Now, let's see if you can keep up the trend of rolling all 1s.
Here we go. Here we go.
Don't do it, Josh.
Right in the middle of the table.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it. Let's do it.
Tempting
5s. Oh!
Wow, he called for 5s and
did.
got 2 of them.
I did.
Well done.
Enough 1s.
Any AP?
You tell me.
No.
No AP. This is standard.
Okay, so saving on 5s. Just 1.
Just 1, but that's
now
enough.
I've already got a wound.
Yes, you do.
So 4.
Make me happy.
What is that?
6.
Oh, he's dead then.
He did.
He's dead in so many ways.
He did.
All right. Okay, I need to prevent Jason from controlling the unlit bonfire. So we're going to have this guy shuffle over here into the, right there. So he's holding, or contesting the objective, and then I'm going to try and flamethrower you in the face.
Okay.
There we go. That's 1 hit. It's blast, but I think your guy there is 3. He's more than 3 inches away, so I don't hit him.
What
so
do I
you have
say?
1 save on a 5+.
Come on, 5+. It's 6.
Nice.
And I fail miserably, terribly, and
Hit back?
badly. All right, what were you doing again?
Bad shots at 5.
All right,
Shoot
machine
him with
gun.
the machine gun.
Down into my
But
caster.
he is shooty. Any 6s?
5 and 4.
So
no
2
6s.
hits, but
2 hits.
AP 1. And unfortunately, that is an orc leader, so he does have toughness 3.
Wait, how is the... I thought bad shot was 5 up.
Oh, it is 5 up. You're right.
Yeah, so 1 shot.
one
AP
hit.
1.
1 hit at AP 1, saving on 6. And I got a 6.
No, I'm gonna shoot you with the machine gun as well.
Oh, I see. I see how
Because
this
if I
works.
can kill you and then I stand him up.
English faculty ganging up on the history guy.
All right.
Fine.
5 up. We like 6s.
We're supposed to all be orcs here. But
This is for
apparently-
Spiro Agnew. Yay!
He has a machine gun,
He's shooting too.
so that's 4 hits.
4 hits.
4 hits.
AP 1.
AP 1, needing 6s. Uh-oh. He has some kind of shaman thing. What's it called?
Shaman.
Size. Oh, yeah.
See how
So
quickly
that's it?
Chris makes crap up, guys?
That's it?
That's it? No regen or anything?
No.
Okay. So,
I
5 or
made him a
6.
caster. I can't make him a doc, too.
4 or 6!
No.
Damn it! But he's done. But he's down now.
He's dead.
Just gonna go ahead and give you the old
Red racket!
orcish karate chop. The pork chop.
Poor job.
5 and 3.
1 hit.
What AP?
Nothing.
Okay. And you're hitting me, right? So,
Yes.
That's typically the goal.
What's his
Anyway,
my?
yes.
Yes. What's his defense? 4?
5.
5. Okay.
His
5. 6. 6.
That's a 6, but you can hit back. You only get 1 attack as a specialist.
One attack, standard 3 up.
No, 4.
4. It's a 1. Whiff.
Okay, that was a total whiff. Okay, so Josh has activated the lone guy he had by the rocks, moved him under the bridge to take a shot at the big boss.
Come on, dice. 1. I still rolled outside of the frame. That's a whiff. Yeah, and then the rocket guy's gonna go.
Walk out onto the bridge and shoot straight down. Say hello to my little friend.
I mean, why not? He'll just come over here and do just that.
So this means that Josh has a ton of activations.
Yeah.
Whereas Jason and I were just dying left, right, and center. Okay, shooting down into the big boss.
Just 1, right?
He is shooty, though.
Yeah, but still going off on 5.
5, but 6 is shooty.
5 is shooty.
4, so
Whiff.
close, but nothing this
So
round.
whiffy. I get 2 extra activations and I do Bupkis.
So at the end of turn 2, as we figured, it was quite bloody. So over here, most of my guys could just stand up. So this objective is still contested. Over here, Josh has managed to completely control that objective. So which model is going to be picking up the stones?
I'm going to give it to the little blue dude.
The little blue dude has got it. Okay, so as he moves, the objective moves with him.
Right.
Then over here, my goal to try and seize control of that campfire was working until it wasn't anymore. So no one's holding this because Jason and Josh are both contesting it. But other than that, you can see there's a lot fewer orcs on the field than there were at the start. So we move on to turn 3.
Okay, so what am I doing? 2 attacks with this?
Yes, 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. No, hitting on 3s. 6s are good.
That's 2 hits.
2 hits. AB1,
The most
saving on
dangerous.
6. Oh, jeez. Josh, was that guy Berserker?
Yes.
So I do have Berserker save.
Yes.
Neither one.
Nope.
So that is 2 wounds added to the one he has on a 3+.
Am I furious or anything?
No.
Okay.
So he's
You
dead?
are furious, but you didn't roll any 6s today.
Is he dead or
He's
just
not.
down?
He's not, but he's not doing so well. All he has done this whole game is get slapped to the ground, and then he got up. And then next turn he gets
You
slapped
should
to the
write a
ground.
song about it.
He's the Chumbawamba orc. He's the Chumbawamba orc.
While we're over here, this guy will stand. Now that you've charged him in, though, at least he's within 3. So flamethrower, hopefully blasting the 2 of you. Very fortunate. Got a 2. So on this guy, 1 save, 5+.
Nice.
Okay, big boss, same thing. 4+, I think. And he
5.
blocks it too. Okay, I'm just gonna sit this one out. You guys have fun. Finish the game.
Now Chris is ready for lunch.
Let me know who wins.
Finally, he's salty.
I will be shooting my my punk orc is going to shoot this non-punk orc. And heavy machine gun is 3 dice, looking
Yeah.
for maybe, I don't know, 4s? Got
One.
Hey, go
Who are you shooting? Josh, that's yours.
Mine. All right. Well, technically his. So
1 at AP1.
5 up, right? 5 up. 6. Oh, biscuits. It's a 5.
And then none of your guys
None
around
of my
there have Doc.
Nope. And then
He's already got a wound, so 4+.
4, 5, 6.
Yes!
Yes, he's off the table.
Boom.
1 less.
Your quest to control that objective is 1 model closer.
It's
So
Masha.
this guy is going to charge in and try and knock your Berserker out. 1 hit, but it is furious, so that's 2 at AP nothing. No, that's 2 wounds on him.
Oh, poops.
So 4+, and he's gone.
Wait, does this guy have the regen aura, or is it just on him?
Just him.
Just him. Okay.
Just on him. So 2 wounds, but he did not die. So machine gunner on the bridge,
Yeah.
shooting down at my caster. Oh my.
Because he's shooty, right?
No, he's a regular guy. He's not a specialist.
okay.
But still, that's 1 hit at AP1. That doesn't work. So I take another wound. And let's see, now
Die
2
up.
wounds, and he's shaken. 3+. He's gone.
Oh.
He's gone. Battle for the left objective. Getting tense. The orange has been cleared off, but now Josh is moving in.
Yes.
So what happened? You moved in, you're going to shoot him in the face?
Shoot him in the face. Bad shot, but furious. Shooty. Let's see.
Shooty,
Fives.
that's what's going to get
Yeah,
you.
5s are going to help me. 6s would be great. I'll take that.
So
3
you got
hits.
3 saves on that guy.
AP 1.
Really? Dang, your guys are good.
Heavy machine gun, yeah.
I got a 6, a 5, and a 1.
Unfortunately, that is 2 fails. So you got a wound and 2 more on top of 3 plus. You want 1 or 2 to keep them on the board. 3.
I roll very gently to get lower numbers.
Right.
You're still within 3 inches to hold it. So yellow, or I'm sorry, yeah, yellow now is going to be holding 2 of the objectives. So all I had to do, sorry, flip that. So all I had left was to stand up this guy over here, and I forgot to mention from a previous turn, but Josh booked it. I mean, he's like, what, 4 inches away from the edge. He grabbed the rock pile, and amazingly, with running, it's still standing like that. So that's impressive. But,
Actually,
yeah.
I stopped, and then I reordered it.
Isn't that nice?
Because he's very ADHD.
So orange, I'm down to just 2 guys or 3 guys. They both activated. It's pretty much a battle for Jason to try and prevent Josh from winning. Although he's on the back foot here. So back over to Jason.
This punk rock machine gunner up top, try to take out this guy who's
There you go.
closing on my fire.
Wise,
5s.
very wise.
Shooty. It'll work. Worked for me. Worked for me.
1 hit.
1 hit, but that's all you need.
AP 1.
Mm-hmm.
So 5s.
No.
He hasn't been down or anything. So
No, 5 or a 6.
6.
No, but you are no longer holding
I
it.
am no longer holding.
All right, we'll get a wound on that. Trying to remove Josh's ranged. You have both of you guys had good range support from
Yep.
high up. My
Yeah,
guys
'cause
are all on the ground.
I positioned and then I grabbed. And when I saw other guys up there, I was like,
Regular ass attack from this orc.
2 attacks hitting on 4s. 6s are happy.
6,
So,
happy 6 has hit
2
you.
saves on your specialist.
AP.
Nothing.
No AP, but what?
No.
5 up?
Yeah.
5 up. All right.
Ooh. 4.
And,
And he's gone.
on a 4?
Because that's 2 wounds.
Oh. 3.
3.
He down.
Your guys have some serious resilience here to dying. Okay, in response, Josh charges his berserker in.
It's how many? 2?
Actually, that big boss is untouched.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
untouched. 2.
Yeah, berserker 2. No, because I gave him the berserker claw. It's 1 attack, but it's AP 4, and you have furious, so you could potentially.
So going off on 5, 4.
But you're going to roll a 2, so it's not going to matter.
Nah.
I overestimated you.
Pretty much.
Savage. You get to attack back.
Oh, so I do.
2 attacks, hitting on 4s. Or
Hit 'em
3s.
both.
3s.
Hit 'em both.
Hit both, no 6s though. So you now have 2 saves at AP 1.
So what's 5s?
6s already.
6s.
No. Then you have berserk save. 6s.
6.
6s again.
Nope.
No, and then he's not a doc, so you 4 plus because you got 2
Alright.
wounds on him.
There it is.
There it is.
Nice.
He
Attack
did.
back. That's the name of the game.
That's the name of this game,
Attack
yes.
back.
What you can do is just pick this guy up off the ground.
And contest.
Yep, that's it. Josh, you just have.
I can last stand the guy up there.
You could try and knock out something.
But
Okay, Josh's guy back here has a heavy machine gun going into his own flesh and blood.
get a haircut. And so
Nothing.
6s.
So Josh is Hail Mary.
Hail Mary, last stand.
Rocket into the hero, needing a 6. That is an Australian 6.
It's a popcorn fight. Is what that is. Oh man.
So at the end of turn 3, this objective is still hotly contested. 2 of the blue and 3 of the orange. Josh has pretty solid control. Well, Jason, they're both kind of sharing control of the upper levels.
Yeah.
Josh, that objective's in the bag. In fact,
That's
if you
points,
if
right?
you go first, the first thing you do is just run that off.
Oh,
and
yeah, heck
basically
yeah.
secured victory.
Well, actually, my first thing is going to be.
And then over here, what once was mine is now Josh's. Although,
No, it's not.
well, I mean, there's
Down.
nobody else there.
No, but 2 heavy machine guns.
True.
I mean, I got to be able to hold it till the end of the turn with that much.
So
time.
I'm pretty much out of the game here. Jason is now fighting to see if he can tie it.
It's nice to be the host.
And
Are there only
Josh-
3 points though?
Not yet. We're moving on turn 4, final turn. So
Unless
act
we roll, yeah.
act accordingly as we
Okay.
move on to turn 4.
But
Okay, so Josh, you moved up Iron Orc to hold the objective, and then pistol
Yes.
up into that guy.
yep.
Okay. Good luck to you, sir.
5s. No.
Nothing.
That's fine. I just wanted the objective.
It's actually me next.
Go, Chris, go.
Continuing the fight for this thing, I'll have this guy charge across over to here. And...
Don't forget your blood.
How could I? I've got so much of it. How could I forget? Okay, hitting you in the face. That guy's a berserker again. 2 attacks. Hitting on 4s, but frenzy. So come on, let me see them 6s. I only got 1. So that's 2 hits at AP 1.
A 5 and a 1.
So those both go through. You already have 2 wounds, 2 more, a 1 to stay. Nope. Okay. Got him.
I come after this little guy.
Picking on the little guy. 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 1 hit. But AP 1. So needing a 6. Oh, and there it was.
Charlotte.
Colorful metaphor.
Swing back.
I like Charlotte Web these nuts.
1 hit. AP nothing. He saves it as well. So a bit of a slap fight, but other than that, nothing. Okay, all I've got left is over here. So I might as well just try and slowly chip away at your big boss. 2+ with the flamethrower. And I managed to miss at point blank range with a flamethrower. Okay.
Okay, this machine gun trying to take out Iron Man there.
You can do it. You can do it.
He's got 2 wounds. Yeah.
Well, that's not very good rolling. What did I need to hit?
2, 1, and 4.
You needed a 5s.
Okay, well, that's that.
Nothing. Insurance, he says.
Insurance, I say.
Machine gunner strolling down like it's high noon, shooting at the guy up in the bell tower.
Orc style. It's all machine guns. It's not just
And
a
from the
single
hip.
shot. Like,
From the hip, too. Yeah.
All right. 5, 6 make you happy. There's a 6. 2 hits. AP
Jason, 2
1.
at AP 1 on your orc up in the, on the
That's
bridge.
6s to soak.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm still looking to do that Waldorf salad screen. Can I Waldorf salad screen now?
Sure. Oh no, other guy.
This one.
Oh, the guy who hasn't.
Yeah, the guy
Yeah,
that's
turned
turned
yet. Much
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Oh wait, but I don't know that he died.
You don't know that he's dead.
You don't. But he's got 2 wounds on a 4+. He's dead.
Okay.
3.
Hey, he lives. No Waldorf salad screen for you.
Nope. Speaking of Hail Marys, I've got 1 chance to hit you on my
Mom spaghetti.
guy who's already fatigued. It basically, because if I need 6s to hit you, but if I get 6s, it's frenzy. So, or it's furious. No, both fail. So you can try to swing back.
Sure.
2 attacks, 6s.
No 6s.
Neither. So that's a big fat nothing, and I am done. It is
Making 3 attacks.
all right.
Looking for what?
Hail Marys all over.
6s.
Yep. So the machine gunner is going to stand up, last stand to try and take out Iron Man. No. Fortunately, nothing. Last stands all over the place. Josh's rocket launcher here is going to try and shoot down into. Ooh, you got 4 targets there. Big boss, one of my guys.
Let's go with the boss again.
Okay.
Yeah, but then you're going to actually give. Right now, nobody's getting points for this. If
Oh
you're taking
yeah,
me
that's
out, you're gonna
true.
give,
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go for the berserker.
What is this diplomacy going
I'll go
on?
for my own
I'm just
berserker.
discussing all the,
Jason convinced him to shoot at one of my guys so that I can't. You don't get the objective.
This is like when I played Monopoly with MBAs. Everyone was making side deals. There was money under the table. It was ugly. 6.
All that he misses anyways.
Yeah, you're welcome.
He's got a pistol. I don't know how that
So,
works. I'm also a bad
this
shot.
guy up here, he's tired of trying to kill that guy. So he instead is going to lean over and shoot down into the wounded one.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep, pistol, 1 shot.
How many dice do I roll for that? Just one?
Just 1 hitting on a 5
I'm also
or
a
6.
bad shot.
That's 5.
Okay.
Yep, hitting on a 5. Yeah. Miss. So sad. Okay, last stand from Josh's machine gunner down here into this one or the wounded one? Well, they're both wounded, but one's already knocked down. You have a
That
good
one
chance.
that's
Okay,
Good time.
he's still standing.
6.
Yeah.
1
Oh,
6.
he got one.
2 hits. AP 1.
And unfortunately, both 6s. So you need a 3+ to keep him, or you need a 2, 1 or 2 to keep him on the table.
2.
That's a 2.
He's just down.
He just has a whole bunch of wounds on him.
He's like, "Argh!"
So at the end of turn 4, Josh has pretty much clinched victory here.
He's down because he did the last stand.
But Iron Man is holding the campfire. I guess, like Josh said, he just picks up a campfire. Maybe there was a marshmallow that fell in and he fished it out.
Yum.
But not only that, Josh managed to escape.
Yeah.
The one who had the pile of rocks managed to run off the board. That's 2 points for Josh, plus 1 point for holding that objective. Over here, Jason and I just kept beating each other over the head, but nobody got it in the end. Just with objectives, Josh is 3 points to 0.
Yeah.
there's one victory point if over half of your army is still on, or if you have the most. And either way, that's still Josh. So basically, Josh either wins 3-0 or 4-0.
Well played.
Well played. So that was a bit of a mess.
That was a bit of a mess.
Feedback, commentary, anything you guys would do to change things, mix them up.
I liked the ability to play. Even though I played a couple of my own guys, I liked that I had to play other profiles because it kept me on the. It kept me having to kind of rethink my approach to things.
Yeah, we did it a little weird because we have 3 players. We each created 300-point lists.
But
the instructions say one army list that you share, but I didn't want to do a 900-point list of just one of us creating it, so I thought this would work better.
Tough scenario for a noob, because I had a dim grasp of what my own guys could do, but no idea what y'all's characters could do. But that was okay because pretty much Chris compensated by that for just saying, just throw 2 dice and I'll tell you what happens. Essentially,
Well, and you held your own very, very well.
I feel okay about my play. Yeah.
It's good.
So
I liked it.
The Clusterf-Orc.
I will say, I said this in a previous game because Chris was the one that pointed out. He was like, "You've got to play more aggressive." So when I came in with orcs this time, especially over here, I was just sort of like,
Josh came in like a
dog
wrecking
pile.
ball.
I just played way more aggressively. So not a commentary on the game, but just my play style. I had to play more aggressively.
Can I pick up my?
It absolutely worked. All right, folks. Until next time, keep your dice on the table.